keeping you entertained for the next hour, or at least trying to. It's the first Sunday of the series, and you lot at home and you lot here will be pleased to know we've decided to go a bit highbrow. Yeah. From now on, we'll be more mature, more refined and more intellectual, kind of. Well, not really. Actually, not at all. Anyway, just like you, I have been glued to the telly box all week, and what a week it's been. At the start, it was all so tranquil, wasn't it?
Oh my God. I'm a prick. I can't deal with it.
Dina, please give the name of your first nomination.
Connor. Victoria. Lydia.
She's got fucking immunity!
Tonight I'm going to sleep topless.
Born female. Went to school as Laura.
What are you saying?
You are a negative vibe girl.
I don't need the fame.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Come here!
How are you doing this, man? Is it a joke?
She doesn't go pretty. I'll be fucking snapping.
Victoria!
I love you. Take care.
Can't be arsed getting evicted already.
I'd fish every fucking day.
Well, you're a selfish bastard.
Give Mama some love.
That was such a slap in the mouth, wasn't it?
So that is week one in a nutshell, but tonight we'll be cracking that lot open. Not literally, of course, that'd be a bit weird. And finding out what's really going on in there with the help of our prodigious panel. Told you this is going to be highbrow. Really long word there. First up is the big-brained Big Brother fan who will probably be lowering the tone. It's Ian Lee.
I'm still trying to work out what prodigious means. It's exciting.
I have a definition written down. We can talk about it later.
Thanks.
Joining him is our brilliant new psychologist. It's Mark Rackley. Welcome. Fit. And finally, it's the woman of the hour. She's a DJ, a model, an online boutique owner and a charity founder. But you might know her as our first evictee of the series. It's Victoria! Now, that is a whole lot of opinions to listen to. But we still want to hear a lot more. Yes, you too can get involved in our chat. Isn't that right, Jamie?
Yes, Alice, that's absolutely right. After last night's show, we were inundated with calls from you, the British public. Alas, many of these messages were just too damn right disturbing. Like this one.
Big Brother! Big Brother, he watches you. I've heard your case. He hunts you. Big Brother sees me. And you.
Wow. But it seems that Big Brother loved our callers last night, so much so that they've said this.
This is Big Brother. The legendary, inspirational, incredible and irresistible presenter, Mr. Jamie East, would like to hear from you, the viewers. If you want answers to your burning Big Brother-related questions, or want to share your brilliant or bizarre thoughts and opinions, you can call Jamie on 0333 577 7754 and leave us a message. All the terms and conditions are on the website. Thank you, viewers.
No, thank you, Big Brother. The check is in the post. So if you want to get involved and have a rant about absolutely anything, give us a shout. We'll be calling some of you later on in the show to share your thoughts and feelings on air. Bring it on, Alice.
Thank you, Jamie. You blew the whole year's budget on that voiceover. Right, it's been a busy week one, hasn't it? Just so much going on. So with no further delay, let's get started. First things first, the brilliant launch night with Dina's live nominations. Victoria, I have to come to you first. What did you make of that twist? Did you expect it? Did you think there would be something going on?
I knew there would be something going on, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast, so I was kind of shocked by that. It happened within 5 minutes, because I was the last one in.
So it was really quick for you.
5 minutes, I was kind of... I knew I was going to go anyway.
Already.
Yeah, I knew I was going to go anyway.
Oh,
so.
you did? You knew from the beginning?
Yeah.
I like that positive mental attitude. Mark, what kind of effect do you think it had on the group at such an early point in proceedings?
it was a very, very difficult thing for Dina to do because she'd only just gone in, she'd only known these people a little bit, and here she had to face them and nominate in front of everybody and give a reason. Very difficult thing.
So embarrassing, so embarrassing. What would that do to the group dynamic, do you think?
Well, if you think about it, they're all trying to form first impressions, and here this poor girl had to stand up and say exactly what she thought about these people in front of them. So it was already going to put her in a very difficult position in the house by default of the fact that she got the task.
So do you think that gives a kind of a bad, lasting first impression of Dina to everybody else?
I think she struggled after having to do it. You could see she was kind of trying to talk to people about the fact that why she gave her nomination and a little bit of regret about some of the reasons she gave.
Because people don't like people concealing things, do they? They feel a bit cheated in that sense. Ian, what did you make of Lydia's reaction?
Well, the thing that surprised me about Lydia, and to be honest, you, Victoria, because you do have evil eyes. You don't, I'm joking. But you know you don't. There you do now. Listen, you've got your knockers. Let's just leave them as they are. The thing that surprised me about both Lydia and Victoria is it's a game. You knew that there was going to be nominations, and you both got really, really annoyed with her, and she was put on the spot.
No, I wasn't annoyed with her. I was annoyed at the evil eyes thing because I've never ever been told in my whole life.
Was that maybe a throwaway reason?
Yeah, you should have said you've got big boobs and I don't like them, or you've got blonde hair and I don't like it. But
have you got big boobs? I hadn't noticed. I'm going to have a look.
Ian, we talked about this. Focus,
yeah, sorry, yes,
focus. Well, Lydia stayed, Victoria was out, and Becky went in. So let's have a look.
Well, what an entrance. I mean, if you see what she did there, she ran past everybody, ran around the house screaming, jumped in the swimming pool.
I did notice that, yeah.
So she, obviously.
Yeah.
But she brought people towards her. If she had gone in and just had to speak to people...
Caroline was like a magnet.
Difficult.
Caroline couldn't leave her alone. She was like, a new friend, it's amazing. Do you think it's good that she made that kind of statement at the beginning?
Absolutely. Very, very clever. Very clever.
You don't think that some people will be like a bit full on?
Well,
Maybe not in the Big Brother house.
She brought everybody towards her.
She did. They loved it. Ian, what did you make of it?
I thought it was really embarrassing. She looked stupid, to be honest. I did. I thought it was awful. I thought it was embarrassing. I thought she's done herself no favours. But since then, I've actually started to really like her, and I think Becky's really nice, and she seems like a lot of fun. But that just made her look like a dick.
Oh, there was plenty of time for a swim. I mean,
that's exactly.
Hold your horses. A little later, she got involved in Chris and Luke's argument. Yeah. Let's take a look, first of all.
Guess what jobs I do?
I don't know.
Have a guess. Go on, have a guess. Have a guess.
Scrap metal.
Oh, it's not actually that far off. Scrap metal? Don't judge a book by its cover. I've got a lot of layers, and if you ask these people in here, they'll answer that for you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you can't judge a book by... You thought I was a scrap metal collector and a bin man. Sorry, that offended me.
Is scrap metal shorthand for something? I don't know. He's so offended by that.
Scrap metal's better than the job he does.
I was going to say.
I respect that a lot more.
Mark, was that scrap metal an early mistake, do you think, for Becky to get involved?
I mean,
in a volatile situation.
What could she say?
Scrap metal.
What could she say? He did ask.
What was the right answer? Model.
Well, maybe, yeah. But he got really offended by that. And in fairness, he did ask her, and she just gave an answer.
And he was quite persistent. She didn't really get... She was like, oh, I don't know. Tell me. What do I do? Yeah, there wasn't really a way out, was there? Well, Chris seemed very unaware the next morning that he seemed very aware, sorry, that he'd messed up. Let's go back into the past and see.
Sorry about last night. I had a drink. I was checking on. You all right there, yeah? Me and Luke sorted everything out there, yeah? I want it to be the trio how it always was. I don't know if it'll change, you know what I mean? Thank you for last night. Me and Luke sorted it though, yeah? Everything's cool. I don't want it to change. Not two bad moments and my chances. You know what I mean? I want us to carry on as everything was the same. I'm just not going to drink. Check and I, didn't I?
Great way to make up with them.
Well,
get into bed with them.
Yeah, I mean, you say sorry by getting a fat lad to lie on you when you're asleep and say sorry. How is that? That's going to make things worse,
snuggled.
surely.
He actually snuggled. Do you think it was a big mistake there? I mean, nominations coming up.
He's totally blown it. I like Chris because he is bonkers and because he's castrato, but he is literally, he is totally, it's a joke for the opera fans, he's totally...
One of which we have over there, apparently.
He's totally blown it by that whole argument was embarrassing. He's come across as a nutter and he's tried to make up, but people are going to remember that. Listen, I would rather be pissing with you than against you.
I've said it time and time again. Victoria, what do you think? Do you think it's a fatal error?
Fatal error, what?
Chris, so close to nomination.
Sorry, I didn't see. Who was he talking?
We're going to talk amongst ourselves.
Who did
the questions will go round
Who did he lay on then? Because I didn't see who was.
He lay on the man, the good-looking man.
Connor, we had.
The Connor and the other good-looking man with the Aaron. Yes.
And yeah, do you think? But not so much the lying on people. That's never a great move. But do you think he made a mistake in having an argument so close to nominations?
I'm not sure if he was even thinking about that, to be honest, because I wasn't thinking about nominations when I went topless that night in bed, so it's not something that went through my mind, to be honest with you.
So you didn't see, ding, 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 there goes the £100,000 prize?
No, I wasn't thinking in those ways.
OK, well, we really need to talk about Sausagegate. Who'd have thought some vegetarian sausages could have caused so much drama? I mean, Quorn is contentious at the best of times, but Mark, what did you make of it?
I mean, it just goes to show when you go into the Big Brother house that little things in the real world become huge things.
Thank God it wasn't a pakora, can you imagine? Yeah. Ah! Yeah, so what went wrong? Do you think they're just food deprived, and they just went a bit mad?
I think if you look at what happened, it was over a stolen sausage. Like, no.
Do you see this a lot in your line of work?
No, definitely not.
But Mark, the thing is, right, this is on day like 4 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You'd expect this after 3, 4, 5 weeks in the house. The fact that they've gone Lord of the Flies and feral over a Linda McCartney.
Who's Piggy? Who's Piggy? You know you're thinking it.
By the way, so I want them back. I want my bangers back.
Were they yours?
Well, yeah, I'm vegan. Yeah, they're my sausages.
I don't think you own all vegetarian products just because you're vegan. But we'll look into it. Are you glad that you left before the shopping list came about? Because that's always a bit of a tricky one.
Totally glad, yeah, 100%.
I mean, do we think we're going to see some arguments over that?
Well, Chris has told us we're going to see arguments already.
We're not going to get on.
We're not going to get on. Whoa, calm down, fella. Yeah, it's going to get nasty.
I love that he decided, and Luke was like, I think we might. He's like, no, we're not. We're definitely not. Well, that's what this lot think, but we want to know what you think. I'm supposed to point down the lens at this point. So there we go. So don't just sit there shouting at the telly. Shout at our digital team instead. They're imbeciles. You can reach us on Twitter or through our website. We'll be talking about sausages again a little bit later. And I'll be revealing whether Becky has passed her secret mission, which obviously aren't related yet. See you in a bit. Bit on the side. Just think of us as the summer wannabe blockbuster that's going straight to DVD. Gutted. Now, we all know our housemates love nothing more than a good old moan at Big Brother. So here's some exclusive diary room clips we've uncovered this week.
What experience
Connor, I found out that he was female, and you know what? I'm proud of him.
You've told Big Brother that Connor, your housemate, is female?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you not mean Luke?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do I mean Luke?
Actually, how about you start your story again?
No, because I don't know who I'm talking about now. Well, I don't know. Who is it? Luke A? No, it ain't. Who's Connor then?
What do you fancy about Sarah?
She's got really nice teeth and she's got really long legs. She's quite intimidating when she wears heels, so I'm quite happy that they're off.
So what's your game plan to win her over?
Just be me. If she doesn't like that, then we're obviously not compatible. But, you know, I could be myself and I could have a little romance with somebody that I didn't expect to have a romance with. I like the diary room, by the way. The chair's nice.
Food and alcohol. Funny subjects in this place. Being told that you can't eat a potato and then people running around to everybody else going, oh my god, that guy's a dick. He ate a potato. You know, potato.
Jesus. And what do you think about your new housemate Becky?
Yeah, Becky's alright. She's a cheeky little mare though. I like that about her though. Stashing like cans here, there and everywhere. She's going to be funny, her. straight away, as soon as we received alcohol yesterday, she had like a can down her pants. Nobody saw her do that.
There is traumas to come. This is the start of something good.
What do you mean by traumas?
I don't know. I think like all these big personalities is just going to explode. I don't think it's going to be all this happy families. I think just leave it a week and I think it's going to explode.
It's certainly not happy families. They've only been cooped up for 6 days, but according to Lydia, the cracks are showing. So it's a good job we've still got our psych, Mark Rackley, here. Mark, week one, there's always a whole load of emotions going on. What have you spotted?
I think you can definitely see that people are starting to slowly struggle with being...
Quite quickly struggle. I mean, it's not even been a week.
Yeah, and particularly, you notice it with the guys, there's been an awful lot of talk about alpha male, I'm the alpha male, and particularly between Chris and Luke, there's been that bit of an argy-bargy around who is the alpha male.
And you don't use that lightly. Argy-bargy is a medical term there. Well, we've seen them talking about that, haven't we? Let's remind ourselves.
You've hit the nail on the head here. He wants to be alpha male.
Yeah.
I am ruler.
Oh, do you think so? Oh.
Me and Benedict were talking, and you can see he's trying to overpower us.
He's quite subtle about it.
He is. He's
I didn't know, he was very friendly.
He's a sly one.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I'm convinced about Aaron.
But he's young, isn't he?
But I'm young.
You're all young.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. He's very cocky, and he hasn't tried coming over and speaking to me once. Every time I go to speak to him, he'll speak to me, but he hasn't come over and spoke to me. And the other guy is very, like I said, every time you see him, he's standing over people, talking down on people, which you can see is an alpha male.
Yeah.
Ooh, are they right, Mark? Is Luke S the alpha male? Is he trying to be?
When Luke went in, when he was being interviewed by Brian, he said, I'm an alpha male. And Chris also identified himself as an alpha male. Now, the problem with being an alpha male is just, alpha male comes from the pack animals like wolves and lions. And there's only room...
Worms?
Maybe not worms. Well, maybe. You know. But there's not room for two alpha males in the pack. There's only room for one. So if you get the two
like
of them
the Lion
saying...
King.
Yeah, a little bit like the Lion King.
Like the Lion King, yeah.
Without all the sadness.
We know what happened there, yeah. It's a sad time.
But it's going to be difficult if they both think they're the alpha male in the house.
So with Luke and Chris, who would kind of prevail, do you think?
I think at the moment Luke is coming across as a bit of a stronger character in the alpha male.
Maybe because he's keeping his cool. He hasn't kind of blown up yet, has he?
Well, if you look at when Chris was kind of prodding him the other night around giving out to him, that he didn't really bite.
Stop it! It doesn't take much here.
No, it's a legitimate word.
Well, do you think you've been in there, Victoria? Do you think he's right? Is Luke S kind of the top dog at the moment?
I wouldn't call him the top dog.
What would you call him? No, actually, forget.
Don't ask me.
Ian, who to you looks like head boy?
Can I just say something before we go on? There's something you've probably heard this, but I used to be a woman.
Oh, I'm glad you disclosed.
No reaction. He spent the whole episode telling everyone to no reaction. I think that the people who are saying they're the alpha males are not the alpha males.
If you have to say it.
You're not. It's definitely not Chris, for goodness sakes. No. I think it's Connor, because Connor's kind of just sat in the back. He's just watching everything. He's going to wait for a few people to disappear, and then he's going to steam in and smear poo all over the walls.
Do you think there's more going on with Connor? Because Connor could perhaps look like a bit of a background character.
Yeah, I think he's going to be quiet for a bit, and then he's going to rightfully take his place as the king of the jungle. Is that the right?
As the new Simba, as we all suspected. Mark, could that be right? Connor?
Maybe. He's been very low-key and he hasn't really come up on radar just yet. I mean, it could be. But, I mean, he's obviously feeling more confident in the fact that he escaped eviction this week, so that could play itself
And he was quite confident about going up the first time, wasn't he?
Oh,
he said,
yeah.
I'm going to breeze it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For a group of men, that seemed like quite a bitchy chat, dare I say. What's going on there?
Well, if you look at the conversation they were having, they were talking about power and who was the most powerful person in the house. And if you look at the two guys that were chatting about it, was Luke and Chris. And outside in Chris's job, he's got quite a powerful job in that he goes to people's houses.
Scrap metal and... Oh, no, sorry, yeah.
The bailiff. And he's a bouncer as well. So he's got a bit of a powerful job.
He gets to decide who goes into a nightclub and who doesn't.
He does.
Wow.
That's power.
Watch out, Obama.
That's power.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens when the shopping list arrives, because that's always a very tense moment. What else have you noticed this week? Any other big things going on?
There's been an awful lot of disclosure or revealing very early on in the house. People are very, very quick to disclose.
Very sharey, aren't they?
Absolutely. Very personal stuff, yeah.
And are we seeing that more with the boys than with the girls?
Definitely more with the boys. If you have a look at this week, you had Adam saying about the time he was in prison. You had Luke talking about the fact that he was born a girl, and then you also had Benedict as well, revealing quite personal
Mark, let's
details
back you up.
about
We've
himself.
actually got a clip of this to look at, so we can remember it better.
I'm just trying to be honest with everybody. It's not a big deal, but I was born female.
Really?
Yeah. So
No way,
seriously,
man.
yeah. So
I think about it today and it's like I couldn't imagine what she was going through to see her son like being in jail, not talking to her for like 3 months.
If you just did porn, you just did a scene, you know, you're not going to get rich from just doing that.
No.
I mean, it's all right, a few £100 for a scene, but it's not amazing, you know.
Are you an escort as well?
Yeah, I've done some.
I thought so.
So is there a benefit to revealing so early on, kind of giving so much of yourself up?
Because the Big Brother house is such an unusual environment, in the outside world, you're probably not going to do that, to reveal so much of yourself so early on, because you'll take your time building the relationship. When you go into Big Brother house, the relationships are formed very quickly. Everything's accelerated, so it all happens at a much quicker pace.
So what's the benefit of being so exposed and kind of giving your life story up?
It's probably given the lads a sense of comfort, the fact that they know that, well, if I get it all out there, there's a chance that I'll actually build stronger relationships within the house.
And there's this idea of being genuine, so kind of telling everything feels like you're being real.
Yeah, there was a sense of I've got to get this out quickly so people will know who I really am, whereas taking your time and letting people get to know you is probably the way most people would.
Okay. Victoria, did you feel a need to kind of reveal hidden aspects of your personality in the house?
No, I actually went the other way. I didn't want to reveal anything, to be honest with you.
So do you feel like you went into your shell, you kind of
Most
kept everything
definitely,
quiet?
Yeah, most
Did you feel because I would have preferred a spread of ages. It all feels it's like quite
Totally,
22-year-olds.
yeah. If there was
Did you feel a bit, because you're
Yeah.
slightly older, the
Yeah,
gap?
and I, you know, more life experience as well. There wasn't anybody else near my age in there. And, yeah, that was it, really.
Age is but a number, Victoria. While the boys have been opening up, the girls have been at war.
I don't want to ever make somebody feel uncomfortable.
No, but listen,
I don't want somebody
listen,
to feel
babe,
upset.
listen, hold on, wife, listen, because you already, you're on the right track. What I'm saying is, if you feel like you need to call her out now, do it now.
I'll do it when I'm sober.
But
She was like touching Dina's hair. And then she came running outside to us and you were there and she was like, Alan's just said this, I've just called him this and that. Right inside.
I was touching her hair because she was pissed off about the sausage.
Pardon?
I was touching her hair because she felt bad about the sausage and I wanted her to make sure that we were okay.
Talk us through that, Mark. Not the face paint so much, but the kind of
Okay.
bitching, the bathroom bitching gate.
Yeah, this is a difficult watch. I mean, if you look at the girls...
It's very hard.
Yeah, there was booze involved, there was a secret conversation involved, and there was somebody overhearing a conversation halfway through it. So Lydia came along...
They're the 3 golden rules, aren't they?
of
any rom-com.
Yeah, of bathroom conversations. But if you look at what Lydia came along, not really knowing what the conversation was, and then Lydia comes in, and then the conversation is obviously about Lydia, and then Lydia walks into the firing squad.
About Lauren, because Lydia
sorry.
thought it was about her, didn't she?
Yeah,
so that's
absolutely,
perhaps why
yeah.
she listened for
Too many
so
Ls.
long, even after she knew it wasn't about her. What did you think that Lydia was playing at, Victoria?
Was she playing at? I think she knew they weren't really talking about her, to be honest.
From
and
the
I like Lydia as well, but I think she kind of knew.
So what was she doing then? Because she kind of
She's probably playing the game.
tempted Lauren
She's
over.
playing the game now. Sorry, Lydia, but you
Lydia
are.
was stirring it up because that's what she does. She gets the spoon, puts it in the pot and stirs that around.
But I like her subtle faces.
She's playing the game now, definitely.
She's playing the game. I
playing-
love these expressions.
Yeah.
She's playing the game. She's
Yeah.
got a strategy.
Yeah.
Mark, if that's true, what do you think she wants to get from it long term? Why is she trying to
She wants
take
to get married in the house.
Lydia does.
Yeah.
What? She wants to get married in the house?
Yeah. Did you not see that?
She wants to get married in the house.
Yeah, to her famous boyfriend.
Best of luck to her. Congrats. How would you have dealt with that, Ian?
I wouldn't have walked in. Is that a girl thing, to walk in and confront?
I thought that was... I didn't expect her to do that
I
at
would
all.
not have done that. I would have just gone away and cried to myself.
Definitely,
in my
go cry in your bed like a respectable young
well,
lady.
I like Lauren, and I thought that was excellent that she stormed in there to try and sort
Power
it out.
to her, sister. I
Yeah,
hear what
all
you're
right,
saying,
girl
Ian.
power.
Well, thank you guys on that note. There's still so much more to talk about, but before that, let's see what's going on in the house. Jamie?
Alice, hi.
Oh, good.
Thank you very much. I'm over in digital, as you can see, there it is, checking out everything that's been going on. You lot like an exclusive. You tell us all the time, so here's a bloody exclusive.
We're going to start... No, honestly, we're going to start with Wink Murder.
Wink Murder?
Oh! Luke! Behind you!
I've got my legs, bastard.
Oh, stop milking
Oh, sorry. Great game of Wink Murder. Brilliant. We'll have more footage from the house later, including the result of Becky's secret mission. Come on, Becky. Now, something new for this series. Each week, I'll be hosting my own pub quiz. No, don't worry, we're not bringing the Sunday quiz back just yet. This is only for 16 exclusive residents at the top of the road. Just call me Bob Holness. And Ashley, all she wants is a pee.
Big Brother's Bit on the Side is hosting a pub quiz, and it's going to be boys versus girls.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, yes!
Question 1. What was recently voted the worst fashion item of the last 50 years? Was it A, the shell suit, B, the tank top, or C, platform shoes?
Shell suit.
Shell suit.
Yeah.
Shell
suit. We have decided that it's shell suit.
Which famous royal was this week treated for a bladder infection?
Oh, I love it!
Was it A, Princess Margaret?
Oh, I don't.
No, she's
B, the Duke of Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Or C, Lady Sovereign?
Is it the Duke of Edinburgh? Lady
The answer is Duke of Edinburgh. Yes.
Which airport ran out of aviation fuel this week?
Oh,
Was it A, Manchester Airport, B, London Heathrow, or C, the Noddy Holder Birmingham International?
It's definitely not C.
I would guess Manchester.
Manchester Heathrow.
Question?
All those three?
I believe it's like
C.
Noddy Holder.
Heathrow.
Manchester.
Which famous author died this week at their Los Angeles home? Was it A, Stephen King, B, Katie Price, or C, Ray Bradbury?
Oh, you're from LA.
I know. That's what I'm.
So who writes books in LA?
I would just say Stephen King because
Stephen King. Yeah, Stephen. Which one was that? A or C?
A. Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Diamond Jubilee this week. What year was Her Majesty coronated?
What does that
A,
mean?
1910, B, 1985, or C, 1952?
1952, yeah.
1952. C.
C.
Who was the second man to walk on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
No, that was
Was it A, Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner,
But maybe Neil
B, Neil Armstrong, or C, Buzz Aldrin?
Come on, say it. Whoever that fella is.
Aldrin. Because he was on The Simpsons. I remember that episode.
The Prime Minister met with the German Chancellor on Thursday afternoon to tackle the Eurozone crisis. Who is the German Chancellor?
Angela Merkel.
No idea.
Is it A, Angela Merkel,
Yeah.
B, Christine Lagarde, or C, Boris Bratwurst?
A.
We're going to Angela Merkel.
I don't know. I just know that I've heard of it in a game, so it's probably the same sort of question.
Which US media giant has said it will ban junk food ads on its TV, radio and online programmes?
Who the fuck said that?
Was it A, Walt Disney, B, the BBC, or C, Warner Brothers?
I think it's BBC.
But the BBC
I think it's
does.
BBC
The BBC has radio.
But it's not a US company. It's not a US
British Broadcasting Corporation.
British Broadcasting Company. It's in the US.
But A. So we're A.
A, Disney.
Which US boxer has recently been jailed for 3 months? Was it A, George Foreman, B, Floyd Mayweather, or C, Chris Eubank?
I feel like
Chris
Floyd
Mayweather.
B. Floyd Mayweather.
B. Floyd Mayweather.
Well done, that concludes the quiz.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome back to Bet on the Side, the best show on telly on 5 Star at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night. Time to head over to Jamie in his phone room now. Fingers crossed for no swearing, no blaspheming and no disconnecting. Everyone loves a live caller, don't they, Jamie?
I adore them. Thank you, Alice. Yes, now I've selected a lucky few of you to speak to us right now, live on air. Line 1, who have we got?
We've got Jade Anna from Lancashire.
Hello, Jade Anna. Can you hear me?
Hi, Jamie.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Right, I have to tell you, I've got to talk about the infamous Lydia.
Wow, what do you think?
Oh, man, that girl's a deviant.
Do you think?
Well, Miss I want my own recognition from her
Yes.
so-called famous boyfriend all of 15 minutes.
But they all
Yeah.
want a bit of recognition, don't they?
Well, so they say, yeah. This girl, seriously, has got more sides to her than a hexagon.
7.
Absolutely. She is trouble with a capital T, and now we're starting to see her show her true colours.
Wowzers.
I mean, come on, Jamie, at the end of the day...
I'm not on Lydia's side here. I'm just
if
saying...
you're going to say something about someone, then you own it, babe.
Okay, do you not think, though, that she's an awesome housemate? I mean, you know, for all the conniving and all the situations that she's found her in this week, she's a great housemate for the show, though, right?
No, I don't, actually, because I honestly think that her interest is not actually really in the house. I think it's more for her to get noticed. I think there's far better housemates in there, like Becca and, you know... And I think Victoria should have still been in there, to be honest, babe.
But Victoria didn't enjoy her time in there.
She
Far
would have
better to
done
have
if they'd have given her more wine.
Well, yeah, there is that. Thank you very much for your call. I'm sorry you don't like Lydia. Maybe she'll change your mind. Line 2, who have we got?
We've got Jason from Newcastle.
Hello, Jason from Newcastle. How are you?
Hello, Jamie. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. First of all, I just want to talk about Chris and Lucas because they're very similar in the sense of being strong-willed. So I think there's going to be a lot more problems in the household from them to come. Chris attacked Lucas yesterday about, you know, the food and stuff, and Becca interrupted. But I love Becca, so I think she's going to be a bit sly within the next few days to come, and I just, everyone's starting to gang up on Chris, and I agree with it because I don't like him. You know, he's moaning over food, you know, it's quite pathetic, actually.
But do you think he did the right thing by apologising straight away, or did that come across as a bit too... He was thinking about nominations, or...
Because he mentioned saying, you know, the public voted Rebecca in. So I think he's just trying to get back on her side because I think he's playing a game. So I think, you know, he's just doing that, you know, for the tactics. But I really don't like him. Victoria went, she was so boring.
What don't you like about him? Is just his character, his physique, his voice? Or...
I just don't like his character and the way he's going on, because there is a lot of alpha male sort of people in there. And it's very hard between the lot of them, you know, to see who's at the top because they're all trying to fight at each other. And I just think, you know, Chris, I just want him out. I don't really like the way he's going on.
OK, well, thank you very much for your call, Jason. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nominations live on Bots. Line 3, who have we got?
Got Jack from Liverpool.
Jack, how you doing, mate?
Hello, Jamie.
Hi, cheer up.
I'm not sad.
You're sad?
No, I'm not sad.
You're not sad? Oh, I thought you just sounded a bit depressed. Have you had a drink?
No.
OK, what would you like to talk about?
That little cow, Lydia, I hate her.
Wow. OK, just don't sit on the fence. What don't you like about Lydia? She's a great housemate. She loves to get stuck in. She's caused some great storylines, some great arguments. She's been at the centre of everything. What's wrong with that?
She's just a little, she's fame hungry. And that stupid Lee. I don't even know who he is.
Who, sorry?
Andy Scott Lee.
You know Andy Scott Lee.
No,
Everyone knows Andy Scott Lee. Everyone's just
no
pretending
idea.
to know Andy Scott. Everyone's just pretending they don't know who he is. He was in 3SL.
A little one-hit wonder band in the 2000s. You've got 2,000 followers on Twitter, you know. I've got more than that because no one.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go and prove to you how famous Andy Scott Lee is. I will.
Go on, then.
I'll go and ask some people. Watch tomorrow night's show, and you'll see just how famous that fella is. He came third in 2005 Eurovision bid. Lost out to Gina G. You know, that kind of stuff isn't cheap, mate. Have we got anyone else on the line?
We do. We have Callum from Oxford.
Hi, Callum. How are you, mate?
Hi, Jamie. I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm just calling to disagree with everyone about Lydia. I think she's a brilliant housemate. I think we saw tonight how she's definitely playing the game, stood outside the bathroom door, listening and acting as if she didn't want anybody.
It was.
No, she was.
It was classic party girl behaviour, wasn't it? She, you know, pretended that she didn't know who he was talking about. She set them off properly and then backed away quite quickly. Do you know who Andy Scott Lee is?
Was he in Steps?
No, that was H. Thank you very much. That's enough of you lot for now. If you want to get involved, leave a message on this number below me here, and I will consider returning your call or leave me a nice message. But what will we be ranting and raving about next week in the Big Brother house? Here's task producer Jackson here with a sneak peek at what those poor sods have got coming their way.
Hello, I'm Jackson from the task team. It's day 6 and things are going really well so far. To start off with, we set Dina a special task on launch night to try and stir things up.
She was told that when all housemates had entered the house, she'd have to nominate 3 of you.
Connor, Victoria, Lydia.
I thought I spent a long time talking to you. I was quite shocked by that.
Lydia really enjoyed that task. And then we saw Siobhan making some good first impressions on the rest of the group. Time for your first housemate impression.
I don't need to, communicate who I've danced for.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm just trying to be nice to people.
Lydia enjoyed that task too. And then we've set Becky here a special military assignment ahead of this week's nominations. At least one housemate must choose you as their favourite.
You've put me in a really bad situation. I can't be arsed getting evicted already. It's a joke.
But what about next week? I can tell you that it may involve a few mega lols and hopefully even a few ruffles. I've got something here that's a bit of a clue as to what we're doing. This cheeky chap. But I can't tell you any more than that or I'm afraid I'll be shot. Get lost.
Well, thank you, Jackson, there. Ian, megalols. What do you make of that?
Beg your pardon?
Megalols. I did actually say megalols.
You did say megalols,
It's the name of the
didn't you?
task.
Ruffle.
So it's a quote. Yeah, rufflecopters all round. LeMayo.
It's really very, very exciting.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I mean, that was eye-opening. I think you'll agree.
A tiny little bit of wee-wee has come out of my willy.
Oh, wow. I think we know what that means. Victoria, will the housemates be looking forward to this first shopping task, do you think?
Of course they will. They need to get more sausages.
More sausages. Do you think it's a fun thing in itself, or it's just fun because they're really hungry?
Well, Chris is definitely hungry, isn't he?
Different question, but OK, yeah, good. Mark, what kind of task would bring everybody together?
I think something that shows maybe positive aspects of people's personalities so that we can have a more rounded out view of people as opposed to the first impressions we saw this week.
Oh, OK, so maybe megalols could be the one.
Megalols could be the winner.
Well, we're going to have to wait to find out what fresh drama that will bring to the house. Join us after the break when we'll be finding out whether Becky has passed her secret mission. Don't say we never give you anything. See you in 4. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, shining brightly on 5-star like those massive silver balls in the garden. Here's today's news. So all the housemates will nominate for the first time tomorrow, and whispers are rife in the house at the moment with all the nomination chit-chat going on. It's all getting so confusing.
But it's hurt me because Dina went in and went and had a fucking gossip with her in the toilet.
After last night, saying we was going to stick together and that. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
Chris, they want him out of the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why they haven't told him about nominations.
They won't pick us to work on. They'll pick people like you because they think they can sway you. So you have to show them that you're stronger than them.
Like already, Aaron has been swaying you.
Yeah.
Look, he's working you and it's working.
Fuck me, this is real. This is a game for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, blimey, this is real and it is a game, but I'm so confused. Then at 17:58, the house gathered for the reveal of Becky's secret mission and to divulge who their favourite housemate is. Was it a shocker? Was it balls?
If one or more housemates have chosen Becky as their favourite housemate, she will have passed her secret mission. She will be immune from this week's eviction. However, if Becky is nobody's favourite housemate, she will automatically face the public vote. Big Brother will ask all housemates to write down the name of their favourite housemate on their board.
Siobhan.
Lydia.
Connor.
Adam.
Connor.
Lydia.
Ashley.
Adam.
Siobhan, but I don't know how to spell her name.
Caroline.
Hey.
Adam. I really thought it was a very talented chef.
Okay.
I said Dina.
Becky.
Yay! Becky has passed
That's
her
the
secret mission. Yay! So, Becky's secret mission all ended well. She's got herself immunity for the week, which is brilliant. But this is Big Brother, so it's never that simple.
No, but did you have to pick a person and pretend that you were the
No,
friend?
everybody.
Every single
Everybody.
person, like, you don't have to...
Everybody,
the
like,
person
yeah.
that...
No, not at all. She spent all day with me today.
Don't make me feel
She spent all day with me today.
I don't understand. Is that
she came in and she had
just anyone, like, it didn't have to be...
I
just hope it was real and it wasn't...
It was.
I'm not a
It
worst situation of my life, and I hate it like that. I hate friendship. I just hope I haven't been made an idiot out of. I feel really silly. What are you laughing at?
Dina.
What's up with you, Dina? How can you get so on?
It was real to me, Dina. Jamie, what do you make of it? Good. Okay. Well, maybe if Becky gets the jelly babies out again, it will make everything all better. That's the news from earlier today. But what's happening right now? Ian Lee, are you there?
I'm here. It's very exciting. Some of the housemates are out in the pouring rain in the garden. And interesting to note that Dina is wearing a bikini top. I'll just allow you to zoom in there just to see that. And she's talking to Benedict. Also, Chris has been doing a lot of posing around. He's got an amazing six-pack, but I can reveal exclusively it's drawn on with marker pen. It's not really muscle. He's just drawn some lines across himself. And Adam is... at the moment telling a really, really boring story about being a gangster in America and getting socks tattooed on his legs, which really is quite a dull story, as I'm sure you can imagine. But they all seem to be getting on quite nicely. Lydia's in there. She's having a nice little chat with everyone. It looks like they're having quite a bit of fun in the hot tub, in the chat. Another exclusive, the grass. Let me just open that for you. Hi. The grass, it's not real grass. It's the stuff that you get outside of greengrocers. Siobhan has got a hat on that either her head has grown or that hat has shrunk, because there ain't no way that's fitting on there. But basically, you know, they're just chilling, there's no arguments. They seem to be having a nice time, which is good. And that's what we want from the housemates. It's not. We want them to fight. Back to you.
Thank you, Ian. We don't want them to fight. We don't. And I'd like to make a formal apology for calling the digital team imbeciles. Hashtag imbeciles, though, for the digital team, if you agree. Okay, Helen, it's Helen Digital! What's going on? You got some goss for me? What's going on in the house?
Do you want house gossip?
I want some house gossip.
Okay, in the house, Dina and Becky are still not really talking.
Oh, no, I thought that would all get smooth.
No, they had like an awkward hug, and it's kind of like Becky wants to make it better. The housemates all played like fun games in the garden, like Wink Murder and...
All the classics.
And
have there been any rumblings about nominations? Has that caused any stir?
That's kind of, I think that's been at the back of everyone's minds, and everyone's playing Happy Families in kind of, because that's happening tomorrow, is that?
Imminent, yeah, tomorrow.
Imminent. I don't know.
Tomorrow,
if that's
I believe.
No exclusive there. But loads of
exciting tweets for me.
Loads of exciting tweets. Guess who tweeted us?
Who?
Not only BAFTA and BAFTA-winning director-actor Noel Clarke.
It must be a mistake.
He was watching the show earlier and said, "Why all the BB Young'uns obsessed with who's fake? You can't be fake in an environment like that. True colours will come out."
Amen,
My
Noel.
boy Benedict to win. He wants Benedict to win.
Controversial indeed. Any other interesting tweets?
We've got one saying Jamie East looks like a better-looking James May.
I'd take that, Jamie. That's the best you're going to get.
That's quite funny.
That's the best you're going to get.
Loads more tweets.
Is there anything about Sausagegate?
Sausagegate. I've got. Samuel Thompson says, "Why didn't they just cut up the spare sausages and share them out between everyone who wanted more?" Hashtag common sense.
Hashtag share it.
Which kind of makes sense, really.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
well done, Samuel.
Thank you, Samuel.
Thinking
Only
with your
they
head,
thought like that
not
to
with
get him in
your
the house.
stomach.
And Ryan reckons it's the most amazing, best moment in BB history.
I tend to agree.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Tune in tomorrow when Emma will be revealing this week's nomination results. You were right. But now, here's a bit of Jamie with bedtime reading. We love this bit, don't we, Helen? We love it.
Tonight's story comes from my wild card, Becky Hannon, aged 19. Once upon in a magical kingdom called Glitter Island, there was thousands of beautiful fantasy creatures, including Lala, well, that's a Teletubby, a flying pink and purple flying pony. Well, that's just My Little Pony. One day, Lala went on a fly. Went for a fly, went on a fly, we don't know, and found a castle with princesses everywhere. She met Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, who asked for a ride, presumably on the fly. They was soaring. She said they was soaring high, but it started to rain money and sweets. They was all astounded. Lala got too excited, lost balance, and Cinderella fell off. Presumably the fly or the pony, I just don't know anymore. She was plummeting towards the ground, but a bouncy castle appeared, as it does, and saved her. Phew, said Lala. They walked back to the castle and ate the ultimate banquet. Well, it's Becky's story. It's bound to be a bloody banquet at the end of it. The end.